Top of story. Mississippi State is 1-0, and they haven't allowed a point yet this season after winning 49-0 over the weekend at home. Next on their to-do list is to beat La Tech on their first road game.
We have a huge challenge coming up this week, going on the road, playing a team that's one of the best home teams over the last couple of years, a team that's one of the top offenses in all of America. That's gone and played for conference championships. I think they're predicted to win their conference title again this year. And, an extremely talented group. A quarterback we know well that's from Mississippi that's got experience in playing, a running back that's multiple running backs that are explosive players, some wideouts that can score every time they touch the ball. They're dangerous in the return game, and they got a veteran group on defense, a top NFL draft pick at defensive end. So a very, very talented group that knows how to win, and they're used to winning. Obviously going to play in a tough road environment. I hope we have a great turnout in our fans.
Well, Southern Miss played two quarterbacks in its 24-17 loss to Kentucky this past weekend. Although the Golden Eagles lost, there were some positives that came out of that game, which sparked the coaches to announce a new starting quarterback for Week 2.
We're probably going to start with Quadre this week. I think that's something that we'll kind of do like we've done. We're going to let them both compete, but I think he probably earned that. I think both quarterbacks played a half. He really had an outstanding second half. I thought Key did a lot of good things too. So we'll just let them compete. That's all I know. I mean, competition is what this whole world's all about. So at the end of the day, we just let them compete, and Key will be ready when his opportunity comes.
Well, Griggs went 15 for 26 with 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lots of twos there. Howard went 7 for 14 with 87 yards in the first half against Kentucky. Southern Miss will host Southern this Saturday at the Rock. Well, in the midst of all that's been going on in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey in southeast Texas and Houston, the city's basketball team, the Houston Rockets, announced today that owner Leslie Alexander agreed to sell the team to billionaire businessman Tillman Fertitta for $2.2 billion, an NBA record for most ever paid for a team. Now, he's a native of Galveston, Texas, and said in a statement that owning the Rockets has been a lifelong dream. Now, I'm sure basketball is on the least of people's minds in that area, and an event like this can really keep things in perspective. So let's make sure we keep the people affected in our prayers, and let's show our support. For Rockets guard James Harden, he wanted to show his support for Houston. He announced over the weekend he pledges $1 million for Hurricane Harvey's relief efforts. Well, today, after years of anticipation, the new home of the Detroit Red Wings and Pistons was unveiled to the public today during a ribbon-cutting ceremony. First game will be a Red Wings home game on September 23rd.
And let me say, with pure joy, welcome to Little Caesars Arena.
Just a few years ago, Detroit was on its back. We were in bankruptcy. We were a national embarrassment. And here we are 4 years later with today's announcement. The city of Detroit is the only city in America where all 4 major professional sports teams now play in the downtown core. How about that?